I think this conference is an effort to seek an understanding by different parties the importance to actually talk about peace. The truce is a fragile, as we have heard during the conference. It will require a lot of work also for it to continue, both in terms of the military actors, but also for civilians.
I think meetings of this kind are tremendously important. The beauty of this meeting is that it's not a negotiation. It's not part of any process. It's a meeting place. It's a place where Yemenis can get together to discuss in a conducive environment to discuss issues of common concerns.
If we continue in that vein, I think that Yemen really has a chance of genuine peace, which I don't think we could say even a few months ago. So that's why I really think it's very important that this moment be seized by the Yemenis, by their leaders, by the conflict parties, and indeed by the international community. Let's take advantage of this moment and really help Yemen turn the corner toward a better future.
This gathering marks the culmination of their hard work. And as you know, and those of you who have been listening to me, you know that I believe in the need to bring back politics to Yemen, and the need to bring Yemenis together to define their own political future. And this is something my office has been working on over the past few months, and conferences like this one are critical in expanding the possibility for exchange. So I'm very happy that we have had the possibility of organizing this.
As the minister said in her intervention at the outset of this gathering, Sweden remains ready whenever the Yemenis are ready to host gatherings of various kinds.
I think this has been fantastic opportunity for renewed dialogue. The conversations has been going on during this whole weekend. In all of these different thematic areas, both on the technicality, but also that people are meeting each other, sitting down, being able to elaborate for the first time, maybe in many years. I think one of the fascinating things also in many of the sessions has been also that many of the interventions have been more future-oriented. What type of platforms, what type of structures, what type of ideas do we need in order to move forward, not getting stuck in the war rhetorics?
We're doing this both in a national capacity as Sweden, but we're also doing this as members of the European Union. We're very much active in the European Union also to ensure that the EU takes a stronger and more strategic approach to Yemen.
I think the truce is a very significant development for Yemen. I think it's the best opportunity that Yemen has had for peace since this conflict began in 2015. So really calling on and pushing the parties to adhere to the terms of the truce, whether it's moving fuel ships or commercial flights in and out of Sana'a airport for the first time since 2016, opening roads, including in Taiz Governorate, Yemen's third largest city, maintaining the freeze on military moves. All of these, I think, are very significant. They bring tangible humanitarian and economic benefit to the Yemenis in a way that Yemenis, I don't think, have seen this kind of good progress since the conflict began.
Sweden has had a long-term commitment in Yemen, and as the Folke Bernadotte Academy, being an academy for peace and security and development, we are committing to continuing this dialogue in close contact with the Ministry for Foreign Affairs, with the Development Agency, ensuring that we are using our joint resources and joint sort of forces for supporting continued efforts for peace in Yemen.
And I think out of those meetings, when people compare their experiences over the course of this very difficult period that Yemen has been going through and it is going through, and discuss from their different perspectives ways forward, I think a lot of very, very useful ideas that can come out of that will ultimately then feed into the more formal processes that we obviously also support.